Coach, seemed like you guys in the back. Seemed like you guys were getting some open shots. Was this just sort of a process versus results type of a game?
Yeah, I mean, you go 6 of 29 from the three. At halftime, we were 4 of 20. Got some good looks, but I felt in that first half especially, if you're not making shots, maybe attack the basket, maybe get to the foul line, maybe get to the rim. And we were getting such open looks, so I understood our players shooting the shot, but when you're not having a night where you're making shots consistently, you got to attack the basket. You got to put pressure on the rim. You got to think attack instead of settle. And I thought in that first half, we didn't have that mindset. I thought they were the aggressor in the first half. They were much more physical in the first half, but extremely proud of our guys in that second half. We fought, and I think Torrey Craig is the unsung hero of the game. That guy's got some balls. He's got toughness. Yeah, I'll go to war with that kid any day. He leaves it all on the floor every night, and we can't pick our spots when we do that. We can't pick to play like that for just a half in game 2 of the second round. That's got to be for 48 minutes, and that was the most disappointing thing about tonight. We brought it in the second half, but in the first half it was not there.
I know you've got to look at the film and obviously reflect on this one, but right off the bat, any big adjustments that need to be made for game 2, or is it just kind of the things you talked about, maybe attacking the rim more if those shots aren't falling?
I mean, our defense was great. I mean, we held them to 97 points, 42 from the field, 31 from 3. They shot 48% in that first quarter. After that, it was 40 for the rest of the game. So really, it's just about us making shots. And we had 90 points. If you think about the 4 losses we've had in the postseason now, we're shooting 32% from 3 in our losses. So, not to oversimplify it, but it's a make or miss league. We couldn't make a shot. I mean, Gary and Jamal tonight go 2 for 13 from 3. Our starting backcourt got some good looks. The shots didn't go down. But I do love the fact that our guys competed at such a high level, at least gave ourselves a chance, and at least played the way we need to play. But now the challenge is doing that for as close to 48 as possible.
Coach, you talked about how fatigue is not an excuse you guys use, but with Nikola playing 86 minutes over the last 2 games, how much of that was a factor in terms of him not being able to convert from the field as often as he has in the playoffs so far?
I'm not sure. I'm sure fatigue is a part of it, but McCollum played 41, Dame played 38. Nicola's going to keep playing heavy minutes. They double teamed him almost every time tonight. And when you put 2 on the ball and you can't make them pay by making shots, it's going to be a really effective defense. And just go back to the San Antonio series. They doubled them. It was really effective until we made 15 threes in game 3, 15 threes in game 4, and 14 threes in game 5. They stopped doubling them after that. So in order for us to make them pay, you got to make shots. And tonight we had a hard time doing so.
Did Torrey say anything to you at halftime about his availability, or what did the doctors say when you guys went back there for the break?
They were checking to see, fit him for his mask, see if he was going to be able to breathe okay, stop the bleeding, and to see, test his movement out and how his head felt. And I told him, I said, listen, if you can't go, you don't have to be Willis Reed for us. We got game 3 coming up on Friday. But what I love about him, that kid is not going to allow me to keep him off the court. He goes in a game, first play, comes up with a rebound, he hits a 3. I hope that's contagious. And we had some guys, like Will Barton had 11 rebounds tonight. So we did some good things, but not making shots over 4 quarters was really, I think, the big difference in this game. Really good defense. We got rebounded them by 11. We didn't get hurt with, points off turnovers, but, just couldn't make a damn shot. Well, I'm just trying to, play peacemaker. I don't want anything like that happening in this series. 2 very good basketball teams and watching those 2 plays, there was nothing dirty about it. In the first play, it's inadvertent, and Torrey falls and winds up hitting, I think, Monte Morris's knee. There's nothing dirty about that. That's an unfortunate bounce for Torrey Craig. In the second one, Nikola and Cantor are, tangled up in the paint. And, Cantor goes flying up the floor and runs into Torrey. But I don't think there's any malice in either one of those plays. But listen, both of these teams are trying to get to the Western Conference Finals. It's going to be hard fought. It's going to be physical. But there's nothing dirty about it, and I respect that.
Jamal was limping around a little bit. Was that related to the knee he took from Pirtle last series, or is that something new? Do you know?
No, I think it is. I think it's just that right thigh area. Obviously, I think it's still probably sore and bruised from last series, and he probably got hit there again. So he'll just have to get treatment for the next couple of days and try to loosen it up so he can play as effective as possible come Friday night in Game 3. Thanks, everybody.